There's a little, like, not really a village, but a group of houses. They're rounded like domes.
Mm-hmm. And what are they made out of?
They're kind of shiny and reflective, but I don't think they're metal.
Mm. So it's something that kind of looks like metal, but it's not metal.
Yeah,
Okay. What about the roofs?
it's just all the same. It's,
The same material?
yeah,
Okay. Do they have any windows or holes for windows?
no. I think when you're inside, you can just see out like a two-way mirror.
Mm. So are you close by one of these huts?
I think this is my house.
Ah, okay. And what gives you that feeling?
It just feels like my house.
Wonderful. And does your house have a door?
Yeah, no, it just kind of disappears when I walk up to it so I can walk inside.
Nice. So let's do that. And tell me what you see inside.
I feel like I'm in a Jetson cartoon.
How fun is that? So what's inside?
Like a big sitting room, family room thing. It's almost like it's sunken a step or two down. The backs of the seating are almost even with the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like behind that there's, I guess, what you would call a kitchen, but it doesn't look like our kitchens. It's more just counter space and
Mm-hmm. And
I
are
th-
there cushions on that seat? On those seats?
in the living room.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're attached like our furniture would be, but it's like they're like built in.
And what material would you say those cushions are made out of?
Some kind of fabric.
Okay.
It's like a circular seating area.
Mm-hmm. And is there any color?
It's kind of earth tones.
Okay.
Things seem to be kind of all built in.
Mm. What about a table? Is there any table in the middle of this area?
Yeah, it looks almost like a slab of wood, but I don't think it's wood. I think it's just made to look like wood.
Mm. Okay.
I don't think they cut down trees here.
So what color is this table?
It's brown.
Brown. Okay. So it is the color of wood then.
Yeah.
Okay. What else calls your attention in this place?
Even though I'm inside, it feels like I'm outside because you can just see out everywhere. It's like the walls don't exist when you're inside.
Oh, wow. Magnificent. So keep walking around the house and let's see what else we can find.
There's a staircase going upstairs built into one of the walls.
Mm,
I think the bedrooms are up there.
okay. What else is downstairs?
Just, it seems to be just the big living room and kitchen area. They don't really have appliances and cupboards. I think they must use like a replicator to make the food. Oh, it's like everything just comes in and out through the wall.
What do you mean?
Well, if you want the replicator, you just think replicator and it like slides out of the wall.
Ah,
If you need a dish, you just put your hand up to the wall and a dish comes through the wall.
and so that means the house can hear you. It's organic, like it can read your thoughts.
Yeah, it's all it seems to be just by thought.
Wow. So if you wanted to have an orange, you just think orange and then the orange appears.
Now I got an orange in my hand.
Wow. Okay. So then what do you see since everything appears when you need it? What is there that you see all the time that stays constant?
There's, it's almost like a big center island countertop
Mhm.
with some stools at it. So
Okay.
there's
Okay.
not there's not any other like dining room or anything.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. And is everything what kind of colors do you see around you? Is it all white or is it silver or what what kind of coloring is there in this kitchen slash dining room?
The replicator looked silver. The plate that came through the wall was white. And the counter looks almost like a stone top, but I think it's some kind of resin or something.
Because it's really shiny.
It, I, I don't know what it's made out of.
Okay. But does it have a color?
It looks just like it's resembling stone.
Okay. What else calls your attention about this amazing house?
I think everything else must be upstairs.
Okay. So I want you now to imagine that you're sitting there at the table eating with your family. So we're going to move forward in time to when you're sitting at the table with your family. When I count from 5 to 1, and when I get to 1, you will see them. 5, looking for that time with the family. 4, when you're all sitting together. 3, 2, and 1. What do you see?
It's funny because my boys are there.
Ah, okay. Do they?
So that must be Claire and then Jack and Michael. Interesting. I know it's me, but I don't look like me.
Oh, so describe what you look like.
I look like I'm maybe 25, 30. Kind of thin and toned
Hmm.
physique. Muscular, but not bodybuilder muscular, just toned
Hmm.
in like a bodysuit for clothing.
Okay. What color?
Kind of turquoise.
And do you have any symbols on this uniform or this bodysuit?
I got some kind of a badge or a button or something on the upper left chest area.
Okay. And concentrate on that badge and see if you can describe it to me.
Looks kind of like it's gold,
Hmm.
roundish,
Hmm.
kind of decorative around the edges.
Any colors? Or is it just one color?
It's like fading in and out. It's almost, sometimes it looks solid gold and sometimes it looks like there's almost like a dark stone in the center.
Oh, so maybe there's a crystal there.
I'm not getting a super clear image of it.
Okay. All right. And what does her hair look like?
Huh. I'm blonde.
And your eyes?
Blue. Wasn't expecting that.
Look at down at your hands. What do your hands look like?
Very long fingers, very dainty hands. Very feminine, girly hands.
Mm-hmm.
Normal 5 fingers, normal hands.
Okay. Regular human hands.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you look down towards your feet, what connects to that bodysuit? What do you have as shoes?
They're the same color as the bodysuit. It's almost like they're all in one, like the
Like a onesie.
yeah, but it's not onesie kind of feet like we're used to on pajamas.
Right.
It's more of a
Shoe. Like a
shoe
boot.
boot kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, it's more flat. I mean, not really a heel.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And when you were sitting there with your family, your children were there, and was your significant other there, your companion?
I can feel his presence off to the left. I'm trying to see him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
He needs to stop being so damn mysterious.
allow the images to come. Tell him you're ready to see him.
Oh, that was funny.
What?
It was almost like it it fell away like water. It was like this curtain that just trickled away. Um, that was hiding him.
Mm.
He seems to be blonde as well,
Okay.
kind of golden blonde.
Mm-hmm. And what is he wearing?
He's got a jumpsuit too.
Okay. And does it also have some type of symbol or emblem on it?
Yeah, he's got a pin in the same spot I do.
Okay.
His is silver.
Okay.
Seems to have a greenish blue stone in the center.
Mm. Okay. So now it's a good time to acclimate yourself to that body so we can use your knowing so that we can find out what these crystals mean inside these emblems. So going deeper down. So, what is behind these crystals that are in these bodysuits?
The pins are kind of a symbol of not really status, but your job or position in the village.
Mm.
He seems to be, I think he's a scientist by trade, but his pen means that he's like on the village council.
Yeah.
And my stone, I can see it better now. It's almost like greens and browns. I'm some kind of a herbal botanist or something.
Okay.
I do stuff with plants and herbs. I think I do some kind of gardening and taking care of the plants, but I also do like holistic healing using
Okay.
plants.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
What?
Well, the kids just all morphed from having red hair to being blonde.
Oh, so you're seeing more. You're seeing clearer and clearer the picture.
They're just grinning at me sitting around the counter.
Well, as you know, in that world, we're able to communicate mind to mind. So I want you to communicate mind to mind with your companion and ask him for his name.
He's touching my face. He's like, "You can finally see me." He's, I'm not really getting words. I'm just getting the impression that he doesn't really have a name like we would have names, but he goes by Ryland for me so that I can refer to him.
Okay. And what alien race are you guys?
Well, the word Palladian popped in my head,
Okay.
but I get the impression that we're kind of hybrid like Myra.
Okay. So try to communicate with Rylan and see if he can give you confirmation.
I the word Sirius popped in my head too. I think we're a mix of Palladian and Sirius.
Okay. And what planet are you guys on?
I'm not getting that.
Okay.
I'm getting the impression that we're from the Pleiades, but we're not in the Pleiades right now. We're living, it's on some planet that us as humans don't really know about that's in the Sirius system.
So,
I think back home we're from Era though. I think he's on some science related job on this planet. it's like a long-term position, but it's not our lifetime home.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so ask Ryland if the gift of clairaudience can be turned on for you here on Earth.
Interesting. I heard the words "we can speak," and now I've got ticking in my right ear. It's going tick, 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 tick.
Oh, perfect. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and activate that. And ask him if that's why you have been having constant ringing and buzzing or what noise in your ears.
He's scolding me a little bit. Apparently, the pressure and the tapping of the drum was me trying to force the gift to turn on without his help. I'm getting
Oh.
scolded.
Okay, so then the constant ringing and buzzing, then it's not tinnitus then, right? It's related to that.
It must just be when I'm fully in my 3D, 4D, whatever we're in human body, because like right now, I don't hear it at all.
Okay. All right. But it's annoying while you're in 3D, so is there anything that they can do to adjust that?
I'm just, it's like I'm not really getting words from him. It's almost like everything's just coming through as
Knowing. Yep.
claircognizance,
Hmm.
knowing. And then I keep getting, we can turn it down, we can turn it down, we can turn it down.
Okay. All right. Okay, that would be good.
I keep hearing the clicking in this ear, and it's almost like fizz popping.
Uh-huh.
That's funny. And it's only in this ear.
On the right ear.
Yeah.
Interesting, because usually they do everything on the left side. Okay.
I never claimed to be normal.
So ask him if you have any implants.
Immediately the word yes popped in my head.
Okay. Where are they?
Two spots immediately burst into my mind, somewhere on the upper left of my head, and my left hip
Okay.
popped into my head.
Okay. So ask if it's um, good implants from the good ETs or implants from the bad ETs.
Bad.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about that. What happened to you with the bad ETs? Why are the Greys visiting you?
I agreed to donate genetic material, but I only agreed to do it once, and they keep coming back.
Okay. Okay. So how many pregnancies did you have from
Mm,
these Greys?
the number 5 popped in my head.
Okay. So is Ryland able to see when that's happening to you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm getting the impression that he's blocked from it.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's find out more.
I was showing almost like a solid wall between me and him when you asked that.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that means he's blocked from it.
The place that you are living on right now, are there a lot of beings there?
Whole variety.
So they're all different beings of different races.
Yeah, I'm seeing regular Sirius A beings and feline beings, and there's a whole variety of aquatic beings in the water.
Mm, okay. And
Kind of a melting pot of beings.
mm-hmm, melting pot of beings. Okay. And do you see any mermaids?
I think I'd have to go down to the beach to see any.
Mm, okay. So you can't go to your remembrance of.
Well, I know that there's mer people and there's like dolphins and whales
Mm,
and other water beings unlike anything I've ever seen.
can you
Well,
describe them?
a massive turtle just swam by my view. I feel like I'm under the water right now looking around.
Oh, wow.
That frickin' turtle's the size of a house.
What else do you see?
Huge, like jellyfish, and there's mer people swimming around. There's an entire like underwater city.
Wow, describe that.
It's very deep in the water and it's all lit up. So it's so deep that even though it's all lit up, you don't see it from the surface.
Mm,
Um, it looks very white and bright, almost like it's lit from within.
mm-hmm.
It's like glowing.
Mm-hmm. And what
It
does the building look like, the material for the, I guess, the city?
They take the natural living stone. It's almost like a coral because it's living, and they can grow it and form it any way they want
Mm-hmm.
through directed energy,
Mm-hmm.
and they basically grow these buildings.
Oh, wow. So they grow their own underwater buildings.
And they use pretty much everything on this planet is made from the organic material
Mm-hmm.
and they shape it or grow it into whatever they want it to be. Oh, the dome homes are almost like a plasma quartz combination. And that's why they're so shiny and you can see through them from the inside.
I
And that's
see.
why the door comes and goes at will.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they an energy plasma quartz combination.
Okay.
Weird. Okay.
That's so fascinating.
And there's the village isn't like straight streets like we're used to. It's all built to work with the topography. There, everyone is very nature conscious.
Mm-hmm.
So they live within the rules of nature on this planet and just build within those structures.
Okay. And how do they get around? What transportation do they use?
They walk whenever possible, or they have, it's like a hovercraft, but it's real. I only see small ones, like 1 and 2 person crafts.
Mm.
I have a feeling they got bigger ones, but I'm not seeing them.
Okay.
But the village is small enough that you don't need transportation to get around it.
Mm. Okay. And what do you do for food? Do you eat?
Yeah, it's all plant based. Um, some plants are grown organically just for the pleasure of growing them and eating them that way. But a lot of the food comes through the replicators.
Mm. Okay. I'm surprised that you can get nutrition through the food from the replicator. I guess it's all energy based.
It's a very social community. Everyone's got their own house, but they get together in a big community building often.
What does that building look like?
It's again a dome, it's just much larger. It's in the center of the village.
Mm. And do the mer people, can they come and hang out with you, or
Well, they can come on land. If they leave the water, they just have legs.
do they shapeshift to have legs, or
Yeah,
oh, okay. So they can come and hang out with you then.
yeah. It's a lot of the beings on the planet because it's like fifth and seventh dimension can be energy beings, corporeal beings, shapeshifted to an animal. They can appear how they wish.
Okay. Can you do that too? Or only those on higher level dimensions can do that?
I'm not getting the impression that we can do that because we're not from here. We're
Ah,
just working there long term.
okay. Okay.
Ryland's doing some kind of scientific study.
What is he studying?
Something to do with some of the plants and water. I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm not getting the impression that they have a problem he's trying to fix. I get the impression he's gathering knowledge to take back home.
Oh, okay. Maybe that will help them over there. Okay. And what do you see people doing? What do you do for money? Like, how do you get things that you want or need?
I don't know. There's no money. There's no money.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
It's just everyone's got their gift and their trade, and you all contribute whatever you can with your gifts to the whole community.
Wonderful.
So, like when I'm there in alien form, I contribute through my plant work and my healing with plants and holistic means. Someone else maybe makes the little hovercrafts for transportation, and someone else creates the housing and the furniture from nature. I don't know how they do it,
Mm.
but everyone just contributes to the community.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what do you do for fun, for entertainment?
We have social gatherings where there's a big long table laid out with all kinds of really cool looking fruits and vegetables. So they have social gathering. Oh, there's some people playing some music. They must have music.
Okay.
Almost like an American Indian flute, but there's several put together and they're blowing in different holes to make different sounds.
Okay.
Some of the instruments I've never seen before.
What do they sound like? Are they sounds that we have here on Earth?
The fluty thing is, couldn't even begin to describe the other ones. I mean,
Mm.
it's pleasant to the ear. It's not
Mm-hmm.
jarring.
Mm-hmm.
I see one person must be a historian of some sort. I think I'm seeing this person sitting at a table with a big sheaf of paper, and almost like a quill pen, simply to demonstrate that they're the record keeper for the community. I don't think they actually write things down that way.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more stored knowledge in like crystals or something.
Okay. So
I
if
think I
you
would. I think I was shown that just to know that there's a historian.
okay. Because if you were to walk over there, there would be nothing written down that we could see.
Oh, I'm sure. Because I got the impression that it was just for information purposes.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. Do they go on vacation? How do they travel to other planets or other places?
There are some ships. They're somewhere else. They're not inside the community.
Mm-hmm.
They're s- stored somewhere else. And then there are in specific locations around the planet. I think there's one physically in the village. There's portals,
Yeah, that was my next question. Okay.
but they do have physical ships of some sort as well
So they,
somewhere.
okay, so they go through either ships or portals to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And where do you like to go when you get away?
I'm getting the impression that there's another planet somewhere in this system that's strictly for vacationing.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like the whole planet is a sandals club
Okay.
because I'm seeing like the impression of like sun deck chairs and the beach and big umbrellas and a swimming pool. So they're giving me the impression of like a sandals resort, even though I
Mm-hmm.
know that it's obviously
Right.
not going to look like that.
Right.
It's just their way, the way the information is coming through.
Right.
So there's a planet that's just for holiday.
Okay. Are you able to go within and hear the name of that planet?
I'm getting like it's almost something like Maranta or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know. It's said almost with tones.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a word or a name. It's not in our language.
Right. Ask Ryland, why did you choose to come?
The call went out, and the Earth needed healers, and I'm a healer.
Mm.
So I was sent to do the downloads, which would wake humanity up as well as give healing. It's kind of a double down because there's healing codes in the writing, and also as people wake up, they're healing themselves.
Okay.